evaluated the case under those circumstances. Yes, sir, I think I probably would have done that.
Do you, sitting here today, have anything else you may want to say to the members of the panel, people in the audience, or people viewing this proceeding?
I was told by my attorney that he was going to ask me this question. And I didn't tell him what I was going to say. Throughout my time, it's going to be difficult actually. Throughout the years that I have served as a prosecutor in North Carolina, I have always tried to do the right thing. In this case, I was trying to do the right thing. Much of the criticism that has been directed against me in this case is justified. The allegations, however, that I'm a liar are not justified. I felt that it was important to come before this commission and to defend myself against allegations that I intentionally misrepresented anything to any court at any time. Because I have never done that, and I would never do that. I have always been somebody who believed in giving everything to the defense attorneys before trial, because you don't want an unjust result. I have always, as my parents raised me, tried to do the right thing, and have always been willing to take responsibility for the things that I have done, right or wrong. I take responsibility for the things that I have done in this case that in any way contributed to any injustice being done. But I do not take responsibility for a lie that I didn't tell. Any misrepresentations that I made about anything in this case were unintentional. And it is important for me to say that. As you may know, I've been here this week with my wife and my son and other family members and friends and supporters. When I saw Mr. Seligman on the stand today, I thought that his parents must be very proud of him. I'm very proud of my son. I want him to be proud of me. And I felt that it was important for him to see this, because I've always told him that in this case, although I've made mistakes, I was trying to do the right thing. And that I was going to come in here and I was going to defend my good name. And that's why I'm here. But it has become increasingly apparent during the course of this week, in some ways it might not have been before, that my presence as the district attorney in Durham is not furthering the cause of justice. It is not fair for the people in my community to be represented by someone who is not held in high esteem by either the members of the community or the members of the profession. It does not contribute to the cause of justice in Durham for me to serve as a sitting district attorney if every time I walk into the courtroom, people are going to be pointing a finger at me and saying, there's that guy with the Duke lacrosse case. I will go to my grave being associated with this case. And that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. I took the responsibility on myself, and I don't intend to pass it off on anybody else. You know, whatever mistakes I made in this case are my mistakes. They're not all the ones that the bar says I made, but they are my mistakes. For the last 14 months, unintentionally, my family and the families of David Evans, and Reed Seligman, and Colin Finnerty have been kind of joined at the hip. Everything that affects one of us affects the other. I think that's going to be the case as long as I'm the district attorney in Durham. I think that I can't do justice. I can't do the right thing if I allow that to continue. So it is my intention, whether or not, whatever the decision is to me, to resign as district attorney in Durham. I came here as district attorney to defend my name. But it would not be fair to my community to put them through a recall kind of motion. You know, why do that to them? My community has suffered enough. They suffered as a result, in some respects, of my actions in this case, although honorably intended, not having the consequences that I desire that they would have. So, to the extent that my actions have caused pain to the Finnertys and the Seligmans and the Evans, I apologize. To the extent that my actions have brought disrespect or disrepute to the bar, to my community, I apologize. But I cannot admit that I told a lie that I didn't tell. And I still intend to defend myself against those allegations.